What up, what up, what up? We're back. We're with GAs now. So yeah. So now we're going to face. So yeah. I think we're going to give everyone 2 games each to find out. So after the Philly game, you will see if we should play the other guy. Mark Shoemaker is going to be pitching for tonight's game. And that plays in ball. Is Mark Shoemaker's stats. Snowman is almost healed. We could play him if we need to. So, is it pitcher? No, it's not, so that's great. So there's our hot win streak. There's our lines. There's who's pitching. So yeah, I want to know about no.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, a spring training matchup between the Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers.
And hopefully we play better. His last game, Snowman did okay.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark DeRosa, what do you have for us on this lineup?
Matty, you focus on this lineup. The middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Try to get some of these games gone.
Spencer Turnbull, the right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond, from outfield to third base, and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
Socrates Brito, the next to bat. He will lead this one off today.
I'm trying to get better at this.
Socrates.
Right middle.
Brito.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Jones sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Good try.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury.
Contact.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
That's how I want to work. Come on, work.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the
Boom, you can hit this homer.
Here's Justin Smoke now as he rips it on the ground to second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher.
on power again.
Right, you get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. The relay throw.
What are you guys
The
doing?
tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Honestly.
The tag, and it's a double play. And that gets him out of the inning. So it's no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. And now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score.
Wait, I hate base running.
And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Matt Shoemaker, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, the maker of shoes, Matt Shoemaker. Split fingers his best pitch. Good fastball, not a great one. 91 to 93 miles an hour. Split finger is the key for Matt Shoemaker. Has the straight changeup to go along with it. You'll know if he's on early. Lots of swings and misses on the splitter.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And I'm locking in today on Lourdes Gurriel. And with a name like Lourdes, he's going to be smooth defensively. Up the middle, he helps his team in a variety of ways, and the bat plays as well.
Stepping in, Josh Harrison. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting second, the shortstop.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring in the Oklahoma State product, Jordy Mercer. First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
I know.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here it comes. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
So yeah, every time I'm at pitching, I'm not going
So digging
to
in now, Rowdy Tellez.
top.
He'll get to
Leading
take
off
his
with the
first
Blue
cuts
Jays.
here.
Every
The
time I hit,
designated
I
hitter.
will.
Number 44.
Okay, you can hit power.
First
Don't.
delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be
Grounded.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base
Here we
hit.
go. See, this is how we like.
Batting 6. The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Striding into the box, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Come on.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high
down.
and deep out to straightaway center field. And this
Go
one
there.
will bounce into the wall. And they've really
on
got
this.
something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Batting 7.
No
The
mistake
second
what he was sitting on.
Gordon
Fastball, middle of the plate,
Gurriel.
kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line
Like
drive.
that.
In now, number 13,
Alright.
as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one.
Try and get better. No, I do like this team.
Oh and 1, here it comes.
Drop.
Line to the right side,
we
and
go.
that's in there, base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Is that how we do?
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice
Curve
approach. You
over
see him
and
turn
then-
to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis, as
Zap
he
it.
lines it out to center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
What's it doing? No, we're good at hitting. You can hit. Oh, bullpen.
Batting 9.
And now
catcher,
time will be called here as you
number
see the
9.
pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
Let go.
Now at the plate, Danny Jansen.
No more.
From the stretch. Swinging
Go.
a hard liner to center field.
Drop.
Jones is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good read there at second base to
The
know he
batter,
could make it to
the
third
center fielder,
on the flyout.
Socrates
Now he's only 90 feet
Brito.
away with one out.
You guys are
Next to
trying get
bat for
better.
Toronto, Socrates Brito. He flew out in his last at bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
First offering on its way. This is line to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
It hits.
Boy, this
The
one
third
looked like
baseman,
it was
number
headed
3,
for extra bases
Brandon
off the bat. Instead,
Drury.
a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Contact.
Brandon Drury will bat next.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. In there, a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Yeah, let's go, Tigers. Do it. Get ready for the game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
It was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles
Power.
an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Stepping in now, Rendell Gritchick.
Yeah.
Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone.
Boom.
So a 3-run blast to deep center here as this lead swells to 7-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Nice hit.
Daniel Norris enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Norris.
Left.
Now batting, number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Tigers nothing. Nick Castellanos now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Gurriel ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's taken for strike 1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
And he lays off for ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Fouled away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
Leading off for Toronto.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Standing in now, number 13.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
Jones patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Now to the plate, Freddie Galvis looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. From the belt, the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now
stepping up now, Danny Jansen. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Ripped toward the gap in right. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Hernandez is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
Yeah, they've already pushed 8 runs across, and it's still early. I'm not sure what the answer is. At this point, you might just consider leaving the pitcher out there. You don't want to waste your bullpen in a game like this. Then again, it's early, so you don't want to throw in the towel either.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit towards center. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
The third baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Drury. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Justin Smoke. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball.
Go!
Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. Jones is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 9 and the Tigers nothing. Next for the Tigers, Nico Goodrum, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Grayson Grenier. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to center field. That's a hit. The first of the game for the Tigers.
Batting 9th, the center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Next up for Detroit, Jacoby Jones. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That tails back over, strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Grenier, base runner at first with 1 out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
All right, let's go.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Now in the box, Josh Harrison. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Shoemaker comes set. First pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Ball.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And that misses 2-2.
I got the count.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Ground ball left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. One left for Detroit.
Are you
They're
deaf?
looking up at a 9-0 deficit.
That was out. Like, the pitches are out.
Victor
attention.
Alcantara
Honestly.
gets the call
Now
to pitch
pitching
here, and
for
he'll
the
try to
Tigers.
sort this mess
That
out.
wasn't
He's going to try
faded.
to at least eat a couple of innings
That
for
was
his
right
guys.
in the strike zone. Honestly.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Rendell Grichuk. He'll try to get it going here to begin the
Like,
fourth.
honestly?
Randall.
Okay, I'm going to try to get the Wookiee again. Wookiee and beat a Genie. Get in case. And power.
Go back to Toronto, Blue Jays.
He's set, and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Castellanos looking up.
Yeah.
A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Rendell Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. His second of the game as they just
Let's go.
continue to pour it on here.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Power.
Now batting, number 44.
Stepping in now, Rowdy Tellez. He offers at it and
Easy
hits
out.
it in the air to left. Moving under it, Stewart looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Don't worry about it.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Don't worry.
Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
Let's go, Tigers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this one will bounce into the wall.
Failure.
And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Let's hold him, guys. Let's hold him.
Into the box, number 13.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it.
See ya.
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Into the
Can't
box
wait for
now,
that Wookiee
Freddie
to come up
Galvis.
here.
He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
And see what kind of damage he have.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Gurriel rounds the corner and is
Let's
headed
go.
home. He scores as they extend their lead even further. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving. teammates in the dugout.
Up next is Danny Jansen as he drives a liner to right center. And that's going to get down out there.
Go home.
In to score, the runner from second.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Digging in and looking for more, Socrates Brito singled homer run in his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, Matt, and I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
This is what we want.
So striding forward now, Brendan Drury trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Let's go, Detroit.
From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the run is in to score from second.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they've posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Into the box, Justin Smoke. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Come on, Smokey. Put it in that zone.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Randall Grichuk. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Man, it's been like BP for these guys all game long. Getting production from just about everyone in the lineup. That's the 7th run they plated in this inning alone. There's not much more else to say.
Now at the plate, Rowdy Tellez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the second run will score as well.
Wow, this has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
Digging in to Oscar Hernandez. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Every team would be happy if they could produce 10 runs over the course of 2 games, but they've gone double digits in 1 inning. I think it's safe to say that this thing is out of reach.
At the plate, number 13. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Let's go, Jays.
I'm not sure what else
Now
the
batting,
manager or pitching coach
shortstop.
need to see, Matt.
Ready.
He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
So coming to the plate, Freddie Galvis, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
He pulls this one into right. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one
9.
inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth. And that'll bring in Danny Jansen. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Socrates Brito.
Standing in now, Socrates Brito. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But not before things change dramatically as they explode for 11 here to really open things up. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Toronto leads this one 20-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jordy Mercer. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
0-2 to Jordy Mercer. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch.
We got time.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ballgame.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Castellanos.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
The windup and the 0-1. In there, strike 2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Blaine Hardy gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Blaine Hardy.
In now, Brandon Drury. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to Mercer at short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the
Coming to the plate now, Justin Smoke. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. This one's down to 3rd. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Randall Grichuk.
Striding in once again, Randall Grichuk. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the stretch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez. Belted high and deep into right center. Jones looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field as the blowout continues.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Now batting, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Stepping in now, Teoscar Hernandez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 13.
Striding in, number 13. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 23-0. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. One out now here in the Tiger 5th inning, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nico Goodrum. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
No balls and a strike to count. Two out, nobody on. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Goodrum runs pretty well, which is interesting given the position he plays on the field. Usually the speedy guys are in the middle infield, or threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, and they remain well behind. Buck Farmer gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Freddie Galvis will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Freddie Galvis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Jones is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Danny Jansen. Line towards center field. Jones is there, 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Socrates Brito. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Brandon Drury. Runners on the move for second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. But not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Into the box now, Grayson Greenier. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. And that misses 1-1. One and two to the Tigers catcher.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Jacoby Jones, the next to hit, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. In the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Josh Harrison stands in. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Shoemaker steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers, and as you can see, they are way behind. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Number 50 please. Enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 50.
Stepping in for the Jays, Justin Smoke. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here.
Justin Smoke.
Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Throwing to second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Randall Grichuk will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one.
Get him down now.
He's set and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Making his way to the plate, Rowdy Tellez. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
Down, right here. Right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Let's do it, Tigers.
Stepping in now to Oscar Hernandez. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as this lead got even wider. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, Dero, what do you make of all this?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Shane Green enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Into the box, number 13. Well hit to right, but foul. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Hit hard back up the middle. And finally, there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Go back to Toronto. Blue Jays.
Into the box now, Danny Jansen. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Castellanos moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Socrates Brito. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Check swing grounder to the right side. But this is foul for the first strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in now, Brandon Drury, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's been terrific so far with 4 hits in 6 tries.
Hey, Tigers, let's go.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Smoke.
Come on, Detroit, you can do it.
Stepping in now, Justin Smoke, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swung on but fouled off to the left. A pause and the 0-2. A swing by Smoke, and this is soaring to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they just continue to pour it on here. Daniel Stumpf comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Daniel Stumpf. Now batting, the right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
In now, Randall Grichuk. Lined hard toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Jays lead it 31-0. Coming to the plate now, Jordy Mercer. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
1 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. Drury has it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Cabrera for the 2nd out. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And they remain well behind. Now at the plate, Rowdy Tellez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the second baseman, Lourdes.
Digging in to try it again, number 13. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Castellanos. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in now, Freddie Galvis. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Tellez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Now batting, number 9.
Standing in, Danny Jansen. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock. And in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Into the box, Socrates Brito, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's been terrific so far with 4 hits in 6 tries. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Backhanded. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Jays are out in front, 32-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, John Hicks. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
In now, Kristen Stewart, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Nico Goodrum.
Stepping in, Nico Goodrum. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And it's fouled away. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? They continue to stack up. 17 in a row set down now as the side is retired again. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. We've played 8 full. The Blue Jays on top, 32-0. Joe Jimenez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Jimenez.
Ready for another shot now. Brandon Drury. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Brandon Drury.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Harrison has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now
ready to take his hacks again, Justin Smoak, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Randall Grichuk. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. To second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Rowdy Tellez. He went deep back in the fifth. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Stewart is after it. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball.
Let's go, Tigers.
The 0-1 delivery. Pulled toward right center field. Jones sprinting after it, and this will bang up against the wall. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping in now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he swings and hits a laser to right. Castellanos is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Blue Jays leave a pair, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Ready for another chance? Grayson Greenier starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Number 65 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
For the Blue Jays, number 65.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, and it's 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Man, so close, but yet so far. 19 punch-outs in this one. Missed that magical mark of 20 by 1, but what a powerhouse performance.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jacoby Jones goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Tigers down to their final out here, and the ever versatile Josh Harrison digs in. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Last breath for the Tigers. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
Tons of runs in this one. The Blue Jays sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Matt Shoemaker earns the victory on the mound. Spencer Turnbull allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Yeah, he played good that. No. Let me know if we should get him up.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Wait. We're playing good. Wait. If you want to play him, I'll give him the spot. But Showman's not going anywhere. Sanchez is not going anywhere. Shoemaker could. He's not going anywhere. So, guys, and girls, if we want to play this guy, you have to take out Mark Shoemaker or him. Okay? Leave a comment who we should take out if we want to give him a shot. You guys have till Pittsburgh to decide. Because honestly, because Snowman not going anywhere, Sanchez, you have Shoemaker, or you have the other one. What's the day? We have 2 more games. Go. You know what? I'm gonna play 2 games tonight and 2 games tomorrow. Okay, guys? We could put him in tonight. You know what? I think okay, you know what? Let's see. Could he play? No, not really. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give our starting. I'm gonna give him the start, and then we will give the other 2. So these 2 games we have. So tonight we're going to play that, and then we're going to play this one, and then you guys are going to side against the Philly game. Before we play it, I'm going to tell you guys. I'm going to play some ball. So there's the hot streak. There's lines, there's the pitching. Let go. See you guys when we're done.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Trent Thornton, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete, gets really good jumps on the ball, but people, his calling card's in the batter's box. He can go deep in a hurry.
Gene Segura standing in, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 107.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hit weakly back to the mound. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Zach Eflin gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Digging in, Socrates Brito. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Socrates Brito.
First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Rory.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Hoskins gathers it in. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Here's Justin Smoak now. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch, infield playing back a ball.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a swing, and oh, man. Way out of here. Randall Grichuk, a 2-run shot. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he drives a liner to right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Line hard to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. He's set. Here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. Gurriel rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Juan Nicasio gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Danny Jansen will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. Here comes the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Socrates.
Now batting, Socrates Brito. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Pereira is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City. Toronto leads this one 6-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at bat. It's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
Batting 6.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. So striding in, Brendan Drury. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the first pitch to him. high in the air out to center field.
Chasing after it is Herrera.
He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Standing in,
The
Justin
first baseman.
Smoke, looking to follow up
Justin.
the RBI single from his first at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
And there's a base hit on the line.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Hard hit ball to short. There's Segura. Segura gets down on the ground. Great play. There's one.
Boy, that was
Now
a
batter,
smooth play, wasn't
number
it?
44.
Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Into the box now. Rowdy Tellez hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, guys, I like the
Up next for
execution
the
by
Blue
the
Jays.
batter there. He got a hanger in the
fielder.
middle of the plate.
Jay
He could have come
Osborne.
unglued, but he didn't. He
Third
stayed
and Jay.
focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Teoscar Hernandez. Fly ball out toward left center field.
Chasing after it is Herrera.
He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 8.
So the base
The
is
third
empty
baseman,
here with
number
1
7,
away, and that means
Maikel
Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that.
Batting nine.
If you could spot your
The left
pitches
fielder,
there
number
in
22,
advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of
McCutcheon.
strikeouts and soft contact.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
And that misses, ball 1.
Come on, are you kidding me?
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
I got one
You
ball,
can't
one
go
strike.
after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Adam Morgan gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Adam Morgan.
Stepping into the box, number 13, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Gurriel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Herrera is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
So 1 away in the
Shortstop,
Toronto third.
Freddie
And up next, the former
Galvis.
Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Chasing after it is Herrera.
He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So
The batter,
bases are empty here with
number
2
9.
gone, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted into center field. Herrera on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 6-0. So next to the plate for the Phils, Gene Segura back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Hernandez.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Hernandez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Jose Alvarez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Socrates Brito, the next to bat.
Leading off for the Jays, the center fielder, Socrates Brito.
First offering on its way. This is line to left. McCutchen has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Brandon Drury. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Justin Smoke. Line drive to center field. Herrera is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Ready once again, Randall Grichuk. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. Drury ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as the lead swells to 7-0.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Grichuk stands at second with 2 gone. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side.
A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We're through 4.
It's now 7-0. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 delivery. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. So here's the Phillies DH, Nick Williams. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. At the knees, strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in once again, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Lourdes.
Stepping into the box, number 13. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Harper is there to put it away for out number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So stepping in, Danny Jansen. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Standing in now, Socrates Brito as he rips it on the ground to second. Segura for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready now, Odubel Herrera. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
All right, Dave.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. Drury fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
One out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Gurriel ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Edebray Ramos gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Edebray Ramos.
Stepping in, Brandon Drury. He singled his last time up.
The third baseman, Brandon Drury.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
In now, Justin Smoke. A swing by Smoke and a ball soaring toward right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field as the blowout continues.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake. And it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Into the box, Randall Grichuk. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Pretty slick play down at the hot corner there. The dive and stab, and it's pretty easy to olay a ball like that, but he got it to stick in his glove. That's a nice play.
Stepping in now, Rowdy Tellez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The relay. But he'll be in there with a double.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Digging in, number 13. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First offering on its way. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as this lead got even wider. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Galvis.
In now, Freddie Galvis. And there's a base hit on the line. Oh, and he misses it. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Up next is Danny Jansen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Hit high and deep to left field. McCutchen going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Socrates Brito. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there, and the inning is over. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. We're through 6 full. The Jays lead it 13-0. Back here on MLB Network. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gene Segura. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Hernandez.
Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2?
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. David Robertson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
David Robertson.
So digging in now, Brandon Drury, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
The third baseman, Brandon Drury.
from the stretch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin.
Now at the plate, Justin Smoke. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He waits. Now the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. He's got it one away. Next to bat for Toronto, Randall Grichuk. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. Hard ground ball to third, and that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Into the box, Rowdy Tellez. Line drive to center field. Herrera is there. 2 gone. The relay. On to first, a double play. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Jays are out in front, 13-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First offering on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Hoskins behind, the count 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he fouls this one off. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Nick Williams.
Striding forward now is the DH, Nick Williams. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Hit back up the middle to his right. Gurriel throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 24 have been set down. 3 left to go. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Toronto leads this one 13-0. Pat Neshek makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring.
Pat Neshek.
Now to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Herrera on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Stepping in now, number 13. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Freddie.
Stepping up now, Freddie Galvis. A couple of RBIs for him already. And a chance for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one into right. Harper is there. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, number 9.
Now in the box, Danny Jansen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. But they hold a commanding 13-0 lead. Stepping up to the plate, Odubel Herrera starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
You're nothing, Billy.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
The third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
This one's down to third. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
Rookie pitcher. Now, this guy played amazing with 17 strikeouts. No home runs, and that's pretty good. So,
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
so there we go. Now, one sec, guys. Let me go to the bathroom, and then we will talk about this team. Wait, we have one more game. Yeah, one sec. Give me one more second. Okay, so I'm almost back. Okay, and then we will talk, and then I might shut some eyes and go to bed. Thank you for watching, guys. I know I'm not talking that much, but oh well. So we played good. We're undefeated, right? Simade. So we have one more game, and then Romans. We played the full 2 games for each starting pitcher. Now I'm looking at this pitcher, and I think we should give him a shot at starting. So I know Shoemaker is going to go up, and then this guy is going. So yeah, I want to know. This guy is, how good is he? At bats 4.5. Who's not showing up? Everyone's showing up, so that's good. Except for these guys. So he did play. And he'd show up too. So yeah. I really want to focus on this team. Everyone's going to play 2 innings of each. And no, we're trying to get this team, and go up to a 70. So that's good for him. But yeah, next game we're gonna play, and we have 1, 2, 3 months of baseball left, and then it regular season. We could still get him. We could still get the closer. But I think this closer can actually do more harm. So yeah, I need to know about what should we do with this team. Now, should we sign players or get them walk? Wait, this team looks good. Undefeated is pretty amazing. Now, I want to know, wait, this junior guy is not coming up yet. Everyone played 1 game each. 2 game each. For starting team. Hey bud. So we get talking about our team. And signing it still. Yeah. Wait. I honestly don't know what to do. We're not gonna play a game. I'm still talking about that. This pitcher right here. If we should make him start. Take out him or. The only person that we're allowed to take out is Matt Shoemaker or this guy. Because I want to make him, I want to see how he starts. He could be a good starter. Potential. You know what? I want to see what his potential is actually. Because actually, if he potential is high, wait, let's see. His potential for pitching, he could be 88, and that's pretty good. So I don't know. It's up to you guys, really. But man, you're playing really good baseball. Now, I'm not buying subs. I can sing if we have a pack. And we don't. So yeah, wait. This is our team and we're out. Wait. The ass. That team is good, but we could beat them easily. So yeah, so we don't know about Snowman yet. Wait, okay. So we're going to give everyone 2 games again. Wait, 1 more. This is the last game for him, and then we will. So once we do this game, once we do him, we will find out. Do we put this rookie in? Because his potential is pretty high. He could be a 60 right now. And that's pretty decent for a good pitcher. Now, I'm not going to bring in any of these guys because I think they could be relievers. Because Snowman's not leaving, starting. Sanchez is not leaving. This guy might not leave, so it might be him that will be leaving. The starting pitcher for our rookie. I don't know if we should give him a shot. Give me a comment if we should give him a shot. Because if, yeah, wait, good, so. Like, he made it in here because we need him. But I don't know. Like, he looks good. And stuff is good. Like, this is what he can have. He can have all these pitches. And those are nice pitches. I can't touch anything. But yeah, like, I don't know. Let me know in the comments, like, what should we do? Because I really want to know. I want to know who should be, like, this is our line so far. Now, I know some people will be saying up bring Junior. I don't want to bring him up yet. I eventually will bring him up, but not right now. Wait. We have a potential. Now this starting pitcher could be. Let me see what he could be. A 90 maybe. I bet. A 96. So that's good for a starting pitcher. So yeah, we we send this guy up and then we send the other one down. We send him up, this guy up, and then we send down, where's that player? We send, not him, Major League, we send him down. And then we bring up Bolt, because his potential is a 98. But yeah, I don't know. It's up to you guys, really. I could play games. So next game, we have to face Tampa Bay. So Norman was really good the first couple games, but so I don't know what to do. But yeah, we're going to play some more games. Not tonight. And let me know what we should do with signing. We have some free agents next year. We have him, and then we have Justin Smoke. I like Smoke, but I'm going to be 86, right? How's our junior guy? Is he happy? Coaching he doesn't like. But that's it? Coaching? You don't like coaching? Wait, why? But you're not the player. Anyways. Yeah, you're not the player. For baseman. Oh, we don't have him up, so that's why we won't get morale. Oh well. No, everyone's playing good. Yeah. So I'm going to end this video saying thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. You know, next video will be the last video for him, and maybe leave a comment. Please leave a comment. Yes or no. Keep him or no. Or bring up this guy. Or bring him in the lineup. Because he's not getting Snowman. Sanchez is not getting touched. Not getting touched. He could be getting touched, but he's a rookie, so no. So the only player is getting him. We get him out, we put him in, and then if we want, we could play him tonight. But we put him tonight, but Sanchez will not be playing this night. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what should we do with that. But so far. And does he go up? No. He goes no waiver, so. Oh, we put the one putter in there. Wait, yeah, wait. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Let me know in the comments below. So we have 5 starting, 6 reliever, 1 closer, 2 center, 2 for face. We have 2 left fielders, 1 center, 1 left white, 1 third baseman, shortstop we have 2, second base we have 2, first base we have 2, 5 starting pitchers, 6 relievers, and 2 closers. I mean, 1 closer. Yeah. And 2 catchers. So, that's it. Now, we're going to wait to play this game tomorrow, whenever I'm done. And then, I'm going to talk about this, and you guys, you have 1, counting this game, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 days to find out who we should sign. Say yes. So you put Snowman, Martin Snowman, yes or no. And then you do it for all these other players. Yes or no. Yes or no. Yes or no. To sign them. Give him a mention. And tell me what deal you want me to give him. But this is all the players. You guys have that many, how many days I get told you. I forget now, but you have that many days till signing these guys. And if not, then I will sign whoever I want. You guys make the decision. And then we have, here's the starting pitchers. Oh yeah, we already did all that. So yeah, and then the trade block. Let me know. Once again, I'm gonna go through, yeah, say yes or no to put them on the trade blog. All these players are up to grabs. Let me know, and I will put them in. Okay? Yes or no. Put the name in, and say why, too, you know? say why. Too old. Too young. I mean, perfect. Don't put him in. Too young. Too good. Not a good potential. All the other stuff. Okay, guys? Because I want to know why you don't want me to put them, or why do you want me to put them. Here's all the team. Here's all the players we could do. Put their names and all that, and I will do it. I will also make another video before our last day. Before our last game, we will talk through it. I will make a lot. I will record it for you guys, and you guys will make a decision for the next day. The next day is the final day. No more decisions making. Whatever happens, happens. Okay? Say their name, and we will do it. And tell me why you want me to do it too. Here's all the other players for signing. Trading. Here's some reviewers. And tell me why. So yeah. I want that kid to play, but I don't know. Should we give him a shot? At starting pitching. If someone's super tired and then they can't start, I will call one of them up. But we will send them up down, okay? That's it. Free agents once again. Apparently, they added players, like YouTubers and all that. So yeah. Could sign Jose Bautista. So yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Bye. Let me know who we should sign and all that, and let me know why we should sign them or put them on trading book or sign them.